How's it going, everyone? We're back and I'll be quick and precise, so take it easy because you still have 3 days to prepare. So let's get the obvious out of the way first, okay? Follow my last video explaining how to prep for the season. You should be halfway set, and if not, don't even worry about it. The minimum light level you need for the day 1 raid race will be 1560. My experience running the day 1 raid race for VOW, you need as much light as possible, like literally every single light level you can get. You need to be able to do big DPS to bosses and quickly. There are 5 bosses in total, and even if you don't plan to be world's first, you still need to be quick and not to be burnt out, since it's the longest raid in the franchise. Now let's start with the obvious, and I'll give a quick reason why. Level up by doing bounties and seasonal challenges. Infuse and only bring the best weapons. Be open to suggestions, and weapons you might not have even considered would actually be good in that raid. Go watch D1 guides on the race. I'm sure some things will change and even champions might be added, but the mechanics should stay the same for the most part. If you don't have anything to do right now, go get your catalyst done for the same reason as before. You don't know what weapon will be good. Also, stock up on raid banners, clear your inventory, and have your vault app ready. Clear a schedule with friends or find an LFG right now so you don't have to abandon or someone leaves midway through, preferably people with prior experience, especially in that one raid. Build a loadout specifically for Taken and Hive only, not Cabal. Also, experiment with Arc 3.0 and Lost Sectors to find something that could potentially do massive DPS when paired with other supers or debuffs. Try to get the seasonal artifact essentials. Craft deep-sided weapons that you know have good rolls and can do good damage or crowd control, and expect to run out of ammo frequently as well. An important note is that champions are here, they might change your loadout entirely, so have a backup one. Have you and one of your friends take lead roles, since from experience you only need 2 people to know what to do while the others act clear. And if you want to act clear because you're intimidated, tell your team and communicate. Just make sure that you can do DPS with a high or really good light level. No one's going to expect you to contest mode flawless it, but be honest with them for everyone's sake, please. I wouldn't be surprised if all the bosses have double the original health because we do so much damage now, so go in acting like it's going to be tough so you don't get disappointed. You do have some jumping puzzles in some parts of the raid to cool off, but if you don't know the way, you'll most likely stumble and lose time, so I recommend watching tutorials now. I think the most annoying encounter will definitely be the Death Singers and Oryx due to the volume of enemies, angles, and rolls. You need to pay attention in that room for like an easy 30 minutes if you one phase both encounters, so try to prioritize teamwork and coordination. Remember, those ogres can damn near one-shot you. Oryx also has the last stand like Riven that was pretty underwhelming in Destiny 1, but since it's a remaster, they might change it so it's actually a bit fat chunk of health, so save some heavy. You'll wouldn't want to die and repeat it all after you've been there for like an hour. You also don't heal when you get teleported into Oryx's sex dungeon, so drop a wall for your boys while you fight the clone. If you care more about the raid rather than the battle pass, the season seal, or anything like that, just focus on light leveling only. Everything else can wait. If you have multiple characters, make sure all of them get some love. Take pinnacles and pass them over to them so their light level increases a little, just in case you made a hunter and then Thunder Crash is like the best DPS for a boss and now you're missing out. I'm sure you won't. If you have mats laying around, masterwork other exotic armor you might need if the piece in question is broken or effective. Those extra 12 stats do make a difference. I'm sure the raid rewards will be pinnacle, but I would strongly advise to keep your loadout and keep moving forward unless you deem that extra light level necessary. If you need to practice, go run existing raids to get a feel for the tension or the teamwork you need to make. It's going to be hard due to contest mode for the first 24 hours, so it'll only get easier the day later. And if there's anything I'm missing, let me know in the comments. I would advise you toss me a sub, since I plan to make many videos this season. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and I don't even drag my videos. They're not 10 minutes long. I know I'll see you next time, so that's pretty much it. Happy raiding, everyone.